In this tutorial, we'll look at how to use filter in Celframe Office Studio. In filter, there's so many options that is given to you. First is artistic. So you can see artistic, there's ink sketch, oil paint, and pencil sketch. When you click on ink sketch, you can get this box in which you can choose the ink outline and the coloring. You can put according to which one you want and the coloring. Once you're done, just click on OK. We have ink sketch for you. So you can see it's rendering and ink sketch for you. Once you click on ink sketch, it shows you the last filter ink sketch. If you want to see it, so just click on it. I'll show you the last ink sketch that you have put in. In filter, there's also oil painting, in which you choose the type of oil painting, the brush size. You choose the brush size. Then you can choose the coarseness, whichever, and then click on OK. You can start using it. It will render the oil painting. You can start painting it. Next we will see is in artistics is the pencil sketch. If you're going to do a pencil sketch, so you choose this pencil sketch. You can choose the pencil tip size, how thick you want the pencil to be or how thin you want the pencil to be. Then you can choose the range, what range you want. Once you're done, just click on OK. You can see the difference here in the pencil sketch. The other thing that we're going to see in filter is blurs. So if you click on blurs, there's quotient blur, motion blur, radial blur, unfocus, zoom blur. Let's look at quotient blur first. So you can choose the radius on what kind of blur you want. Choose which is appropriate to you. And then once you're done, just click on OK. So you can see this is how blurred it will be. The next thing in filter, in the blur section we'll look at is the motion blur. Click on the motion blur. You can see the types of motion blur. You can set the angle, whether you want it centered, and then the distance of the motion blur. So you choose it, click OK, it'll render. And then we'll look at the radial blur. You click on the radial blur. It gives you the angle options, the center options, the quality of your radial blur. Choose the quality. And then if it's low quality, it's useful for quick previews, as you can see here. So once you've chosen, just click on OK, it'll render. There's another blur that we could look at is unfocus. Click on unfocus. You can choose how much of radius you want for the unfocus. Choose it, click on OK. Click on OK and you can see that it'll unfocus and do the rendering for your unfocus once you've chosen how much you want. And then we have zoom blur. Click on zoom blur. You can choose the zoom amount that you want. You can choose whether you want to put the image in the center or you want to zoom in the center. Choose the appropriate amount for you and click on OK. It'll render it again and it'll apply to your image. Then we'll have a look at distort. Distort allows you to do bulge, frosted glass, pixel, polar inversion, tile reflection, and twist. Let's look at bulge. When you click on bulge, you can see the bulge options. You can choose the level of bulge you want, then you want to put it in the center. So once you've done it, just click on OK. So you can see there's a bulge in the center here. Next in distort that we'll look at is frosted glass. In frosted glass, you can choose the maximum scatter radius. You want to put the minimum scatter radius, the smoothness that you want to choose. choose it appropriately and click on OK. And then you can see the difference here now with the frosted glass. And then we have pixelate. Click on pixelate. You can choose the cell size of your pixelate. Just choose it, click on OK once you're done. So you can see the pixelate image. Then we have polar inversion. In polar inversion, you can choose the amount of polar inversion that you want to put, the quality of it. So once you choose it, click on OK. And you can see the polar inversion here. So the next thing you look at is distort. Distort, you can put the tile reflection. Click on tile reflection, choose the amount of tile size you want to put, the curvature, then the quality. Just click on OK, and you can see the tile reflection here. Then the next thing we'll look at in distort is twist. You can put a twist for your image. Put the amount of direction you want to put, the size. Then we'll put center, the quality. Then click on OK. We'll be able to see the twist. Next in filter that we'll look at is noise. You can add noise, median, or reduce the noise. Click on add noise. You can put intensity, you can put the color saturation, you can put the intensity, you can put the coverage. Then click OK. Once you're done, you can see the difference here. In noise, we also have median. Click on median. You can choose the radius median, the percentile. Then click on OK once you're done, and you can see the difference here in the median. Then in noise, we also have reduce noise. You can reduce the noise by choosing the radius in here. Then you can choose the strength. Once you've done that, click OK. You can see the difference. As a conclusion in filter, you saw how to do artistic, how to change the options in artistics, in ink sketch, oil painting, pencil sketch, in blurs, how you put Gaussian blur, motion, radial, unfocus, zoom blur. Then you saw distort, in which you can put bulge, frosted glass, pixelate, polar inversion, tile reflection, twist. And in noise, you saw to put add noise, median, and reduce noise in filter.